Welcome back to Quad Cities Live. It is days like today that remind us all the Midwest is not a bad place to live and explore.
No, not at all. Jessica O'Reilly is back with a deep dive into new and notable events we can experience all within the state of Iowa. Jessica, there's a lot of these that can be day trips. We don't even have to plan a whole weekend. We just go for a day.
You don't, but you could. I mean, why not?
I mean, as we've learned, there's plenty to do in all of these cities that we've mentioned so far.
Absolutely, and there are new things. There's always new things going along in Iowa, so I'm going to hit on some of them.
Okay.
Let's talk.
So we've got the Athene North Shore. This is out of Des Moines. It's going to be, when it is finished this spring, the most accessible park in the country. That's their plan. So they're going to have zero entry ramps, adaptive fishing boats, accessible canoes and kayak launches, an inclusive playground, and an environmental education center. And really several of the attractions I'm talking about are all about inclusivity and accessibility. So that there was the Treehouse Village there. That's at the Iowa Arboretum in Madrid. It's going to have a hammock swing, a ground level zip line, accessible ramps, wheelchair accessible swing. Sleepy Hollow used to be a ski hill, and now they're putting in this Snowflex, so it can be a snow tubing all year round, and it will be the largest in the country when it is finished. That's in Des Moines, just outside of Des Moines, and so that will be open this summer. So you can do year-round snow tubing.
That is so fun.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Exactly. And then Cone Park in Sioux City. So this would be, you know, the other corner of the state, northwest corner, but totally worth it. They also have a snow tube hill, but this year they're adding mountain biking trails. So about 10.5 miles of mountain biking trails, including a paved pump track and skill features for all levels.
Really?
And you can either bring your own bike or rent one there.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Really, really fun. Okay, so maybe the Sioux City location.
Plan a weekend.
We're going to plan the weekend.
Yeah.
Take a weekend. Indeed.
Yeah, all really cool events, and I love that they're trying to make these things both winter and summer friendly.
Yes, we say we have 4 seasons of travel. Sometimes we get them all in the same week. Right?
Sometimes.
But yeah, so these are, you know, certainly with the Sleepy Hollow, they said like their season for winter with actual snow was narrowing because, and so they're like, we need to do something. Yeah, and so let's embrace that and just come up with something that you can do all year round.
Yeah, it looks really fun.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it.
Well, there's lots of spring events and lots of summer events, lots of stuff going on all the time, and so this list is even longer than the attractions.
Yes, absolutely. So we start with the Iowa Eats Festival in Waterloo. This is a second-year event. It's a one-day celebration featuring all Iowa food and drink products, chefs, artisans, and agricultural-related products. So head out to Waterloo on April 6th. The Julian Dubuque International Film Festival in Dubuque is April 24th through 28th. It's recognized as one of the 25 coolest film festivals in the world by Movie Maker magazine, and it acknowledges emerging filmmakers from around the world. Tulip Time in Pella. Have either of you been to Pella's Tulip Time? Okay, put this on your calendar.
I have heard of Pella's Tulips, though.
May 2nd through the 4th. It's a celebration featuring their Dutch heritage. You get Dutch attire, food, music, thousands of tulips, of course. There's an art walk in Waverly on May 4th. Adventureland is kicking off its 50th season this year.
I have yet to go to Adventureland.
Really?
This is your year.
This is my year. Well, my daughter's 5 now, so I feel like now I can probably take her. And
you probably could. They also have a water park, so you could do, and your admission gets you into both the theme park and the water park, so you can make it a day. And then if you're a John Wayne fan, his birthday celebration in Winterset, May 24th. I know, exactly. Who is it? And then you saw earlier those bikers going up that crooked street. That is the Snake Alley Criterium in Burlington, one of the most physically demanding bike races in the country.
It's also the first in a series. So then they do the Mellon City in Muscatine, which is where you're from.
Indeed, yes.
And then they do the Quick Star Criterium right here in Davenport.
See, I don't know how they do that.
I don't either. People that do all 3.
I know, kudos to them.
Nuts.
Yeah. And then I would be remiss if I didn't say return to minor league baseball.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right here, and I know the Modern Woodman Park is up for best minor league ballpark in the country, so go vote at USA Today so we can snag that title.
Yeah, we need to snag
it. And they want the title.
We want them to have the title.
We want them to have the title, and they deserve the title.
They do. And in fact, when they won it in 2014, they didn't have all the amenities that it had now. They didn't have the double-decker carousel, which is the only one in Iowa, by the way. I learned from Dave Heller. And you know, they've got the Ferris wheel. They didn't have all all that when they won last time, so they deserve
They should totally win.
Yeah.
So if you're at USA Today, I will say there are other Iowa communities in the running for other things, like Decorah for best beer scene. I think this is the last week to vote there. So if you're there, just feel free to vote for all the Iowa attractions.
Vote for other Iowa attractions.
Go Iowa.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, Jessica will be back with us for one more segment on a new film series that allows us to experience Iowa from a different perspective.
Don't wanna
So
miss
we're
that.
looking forward to that. Absolutely.